Good evening, everybody out there. How you doing? Just to make sure I've got some audio. Yes, I have. Right. How you doing, guys out there? This is Andrew from Flawless Rage 2. We're here with a one-off stream tonight. Um, you may know about the news of the passing of legendary rock star Mr. Ozzy Osbourne. Well, he released a song called Crazy Train, and tonight we're paying tribute to him on Train Sim World 5. Now, I've only had this game for a day, so let's see how we get on. But I'm going to try and do a livery for a train, and then we're going to run it. And also talk about, a little bit about Ozzy and, you know, see what we can do. So I want to find a British train. I did just have one, but I want to see what else there is. And then we'll get into it, and I'll talk to you about my memories of Ozzy and stuff like that. I think we'll go with this one here. Okay. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but there we go. Add new. No. Edit livery. Add new. New livery. Can we just confirm it? Right. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we're doing a tribute to Ozzy here tonight. And well, I've been an Aussie fan for such a long time, and the news last night, when it broke, I was like, you cannot be serious. You know. So we shall see what happens. Now I need characters, and I want to put them on there. Have we got letters? Oh, we do. Good. Right. I'm going to go with big letters. And yeah, the world is in shock right now at the news. It broke last night, and I was sort of like, what the actual fuck? That was my initial reaction, as you would expect from me. So, yeah. Mirror. I imagine that does it for the other. Whoa, no, 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 no. I'll confirm that one. Cool, this is tedious. Right, we'll get there, though. We'll get there. Must be a quicker way to scroll down. There is. So, yeah. How and when did I get into Aussie? It was when I was 14 years old. And at the time, I was sort of like, I didn't know a damn thing about metal, about, anything like that. And so, like, I was sort of like, well, what is this heavy metal they talk about? And I was friends with this girl who, I fucked that up, haven't I? I was friends with this girl who was an Ozzy Osbourne fan, and met her through my sister actually. And she was a proper fucking headbanger and stuff like that. And I sort of like was like, right, okay. So I decided to sort of like, I became friends with this person, and it progressed from there, really. Do you know what? We need to start this again because I have fucked up royally. Like I said, I've only had this game a day, and I've never done this shit before, so I'll save and exit that. Right, edit, add new. There we go. We'll try again, shall we? Paint. And the first Ozzy song I heard was Perry Mason from the Osmosis album, which is his 1995 album, and I was sort of like, "What is this? This is cool." It that changed my life listening to that. I was like, I need to know who this is, and so at the time, I was sort of like into a little bit of like the rap scene, like Eminem and D12 and stuff like that, as most teenagers are. My son's in that stage right now. And I was sort of like, right, okay, I need to know who this is and what this is, and I need to get this because this is awesome. I'd always liked a bit of rock music, here and there, but never really understood sort of like, you know, what what it was and what hard rock was and that. And so I listened to it and I said to this person, I go, "Who are we listening to right now?" She said, "This is Ozzy Osbourne." And I was like, "Okay, who's Ozzy Osbourne?" And she said, "Have you ever heard of Black Sabbath?" I was like, "No, not really." And she said, "Yeah, he's the lead singer of Black Sabbath, and uh, he um, he released his solo stuff." And I was like, "Right." And she goes, "Yeah, this is his album." And so I said, "Can you do me a favour?" She went, "What's that?" I said, "If I give you some tapes, can you record Ozzy for me?" And she said, "Yeah, sure. I've got him on every day anyway." I mean, dedicated fan right there. And so I said, "Okay, give me a minute." I literally ran home and um, got some tapes, decent ones. And then I took them to her and said, "Yeah, I'll get them copied over for you, no problem." And it was sort of like about 2, 3 days later, I went back over to see her because she only lived across the road from me. And I said, "How you getting on with the tapes?" "Yeah, all right." She go, "I've got a couple done for you." And I was like, "Awesome." And so I took them home, and I just sat there and listened, and just listened to this music, and I was like, "Why the fuck am I wasting my time on rap? Why am I wasting my time listening to rap music when I could be enjoying this?" And at the time, yeah, I mean, don't get it twisted. You know me as a Michael Jackson fan as well. I've always been a Michael Jackson fan, will always be one. But when it comes to metal and rock, you know, I think, I think sort of like my rock and metal, if I had to do a rock and metal Mount Rushmore, Ozzy would be there right at the very top. He is my favorite of all time male artists. Pat Benatar is my favorite female. As far as I'm concerned, she's the queen of rock and roll. Um, and I need two more. So I'm going to go with James Hetfield from Metallica as well. And I'm going to go with, I think, Marilyn Manson. A lot of people say shit about Marilyn Manson. No one's ever proved anything. So, you know. But yeah, that's how I got into Ozzy Osbourne. And after that, I was buying up CDs. I was being told off by my mum for having and my dad for having music up too loud in the bedroom. But it literally changed my life. I was like, I cannot fucking believe what I'm listening to. This is absolutely amazing. And I've been a fan ever since. Never been to a concert. I wish I could have went to back to the beginning a few weeks ago, but the ticket prices is not something a person like me can afford. Um, you know, and it was just absolutely incredible. I've seen a bit of footage. Let's just check us on the side of the train there. It is right. We're gonna save and exit that, and then we'll try and remember what fucking train this is, and see if we can get this all set up. So what we're gonna do? because I don't want to do the stream, leave the stream too early. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and create a scenario. Now, I'd like to stay in the UK. We could do London, Euston to Milton Keynes. It looks like I've tried to create one, not very gone very fucking far with it, so we'll just do a new one. We'll call this one Crazy. That's what we'll do in tribute. So we'll do that. I didn't ever think I'd be doing this live stream, if I'm completely fucking honest with you. We'll add new service. I'll just call that Crazy as well, I may as well. Right. Edit path. So I really want to start there, but I don't know where the fuck that is. Right. Carriage siding. I'll have that as my start marker. Bletchley platform. No, fuck you. I don't want to do that. Milton Keynes. Let's back the fuck up out of this a minute and see what other we can do. There is Overground London one. I haven't done that one yet. Or there is. I saw the barking one a minute ago. Where the fuck's that gone? There it is. Oh, it is the one. Okay. I haven't got a scenario for this one, so we'll try that one instead. I'll just call it Crazy again because I've got to do something. And when it comes to the songs of Ozzy, let's get back to that. I thought sort of like, like I said, Perry Mason was the first song I heard. And I listened to all of these different songs over the years. And, when I found out he was in Sabbath, then I started buying the Sabbath stuff. And the thing about it was, I knew Iron Man and I knew Paranoid, but I didn't know what band it was. So when it comes to I can't choose a favorite Ozzy Osbourne song. I can't. It's just simple. I can't do it. I just can't do it. My wife is even into Ozzy Osbourne now as well. She thinks he's incredible, you know. And this is a girl who's been a lifelong fan of boy bands, her entire life. Okay. We'll go from there. Start marker. Confirm destination. Confirm instructions. I'm not going to do that. Hopefully this is okay. And now I've got to try and find my freaking train. How the fuck do I find my train? Um... Oh, fuck off, whoever you are. Oh. Um, Hang on, just got a reply to someone here. This is not what I want to do at a live stream, but there we go. Right. Right. Okay, sorry about that. So, yeah, let's talk about some of the songs and albums. So first we had Bark at the Moon. Well, not Bark at the Moon was his first album. His first solo album was called The Blizzard of Oz. Incredible songs, nameable ones on there. Of course, Crazy Train is on there. No Bone Movies, that's another fantastic one. All of them really are fantastic ones, you know. Creators Club. I don't know how the fuck I get my train. We'll just save an exit then, and we'll just do it. Yeah, save and exit. Right. We'll play it. So, yeah, Blizzard of Oz was first. Then I believe Diary of a Madman came after that. We got so many absolutely incredible albums, though. And, you know, I'm privileged to have known Ozzy's music and be a fan. Really am. I truly mean that. You know, 12 miles this is. This isn't no fucking good. 12 fucking miles. But we can get some speed up. And here we go. All aboard! Right. So, oh fuck me! I didn't. I start. I went too soon, didn't I? Replay service. Yeah. What time have we got to wait till? 12. I only bought this game yesterday. Um, has anyone out there got any Aussie memories? You know, have you seen him in concert? Are you a lifelong Sabbath fan, Aussie solo fan? You know, I mean, a lot of the stuff, a lot of the stuff has sort of like been, it's all been done before. You know, it's all been done before, sort of like, talking about this, that, and the other. But when it comes to Ozzy Osbourne, he was a true rock pioneer. You know, I mean, what he did, even what Black Sabbath do. If you listen to any Black Sabbath album now, it's considered classic rock. Back in the day, it was metal, though. This doesn't say what fucking time I can go. So, yeah, that's what it was considered as. So, we'll have that on Coast. So, that's what it was considered as the day. But let's name some Black Sabbath songs. Of course, Paranoid, Snowblind, Iron Man, Never Say Die, Changes, which Ozzy later re-released alongside his daughter Kelly. And yes, before I even go any further with that, massive, massive, massive condolences go out to Ozzy Osbourne's wife Sharon, and of course his 6 children. That's Amy, Jack, Kelly, Louis, and Jessica as well. There was another one, I think. And it's just incredible, man. the music in itself it speaks for itself, and people always think of Ozzy Osbourne sort of like, oh, don't listen to that, bat bites the heads off bats and stuff like that. If you ever really listen to an interview, you'll find out how the fuck that happened. Somebody basically, at the concerts, people used to just chuck shit on stage, you know, and somebody, I think of the story goes, somebody threw a bat on stage, didn't realise what it was. He knew it was a bat, but thought it was like a rubber toy kind of thing. So he picked it up and bit its head off, not knowing it was a real bat. When are we allowed to fucking move here? Because this is pissing me off waiting. It doesn't say what time. I'm just going to fucking go and see what happens. And if not, we'll have to do a different scenario. Yeah. Right, we'll do it. We'll just do a bog standard scenario then. I do want a British one though, to pay tribute to Ozzy because obviously he's British from Birmingham. You know, so yeah, it'd be nice to sort of like, be able to, you know, it would be nice to sort of like be able to sort of like, let's see if we can do that one. Free roam. Let's do free roam. Play now. And then we can just talk, It's a really, really sad time for the rock world right now. I'm a huge rock and metal fan. I always will be. And I always have been. What the fuck is going on here? Now, does anybody remember the show that Ozzy did? Which was the Osbournes. He did that with his family. Amy didn't want to be part of it, which was all well and good. That's her decision. Nobody's ever going to judge her for it. And, it's just incredible. If you listen to the stories and stuff, you understand more about what's going on. But yeah, that has rocked the world. The passing of the great Ozzy Osbourne. I've got to choose a route and I'm going to do it differently to that. That's why I came out of it. I'm not going to do Bakerloo line because that can go fuck itself. I'm going to go with I'll go with that and I'll just go scenarios. Oh, fuck doing that. Timetable. It's the same fucking train. But my Aussie memories are going to stay pure. My Aussie memories are going to be, I'm always going to be a fan. There is no doubt in my mind that I'm always going to be a fan. And the music speaks for itself. Bark at the Moon album is one of my probably favorite albums. The re-releases and everything of the things that this man has done. He was a funny person. He was a very caring person as well. Yeah, he did the whole sex, drugs, rock and roll thing. It happens. You know, people always say, well, nobody's perfect. Well, there you go. And I think that why are you beeping at me? Oh, what the fuck now, man? Do you know what? I'm starting to really fucking hate this game. Right, okay, fine, we'll do a different train. Sorry about this. I'm not here to, you know, I'm here to make a train go crazy. You know, that's what we're here to do. And tribute to Ozzy for Crazy Train, you know. It's just so sad, the news. I wish that people would, you know, listen more to, you know, this music and realize what's going on with it, because it's just incredible music. Really, I'm going to choose that one because I know how they work that fucking train. So yeah, really, really sad. Now I've got a couple of DVDs which are Ozzy Osbourne, their concerts, and I'm going to be playing them on Friday night. I'm going to get me speakers going and you know, hook them up. I've been playing Ozzy all day. I've been through the albums today, and it's been a wonderful time. Even my kids were sort of like, yeah, you know, let's go kind of thing, which I love. You know, I really love that. You know, the kids these days don't really realize what kind of, you know, that kind of music is and what it does, you know. But I think it's absolutely amazing. I love it. I love it so much. I really do. I don't think this thing will move at the minute. All right, shut up, fucking thing. Right. I knew there was something else I had to do down there. I haven't played Train Sim in forever. Right. Right. And we're moving. We are moving. You know, let's make this train go crazy for Ozzy. We're not going off the rails, but we're on a crazy train. And we're doing us like a fucking timetable thing here, so let's see how much I fuck this up. Does this one do anything? No. There we go. So, yeah. That's how I first got into Ozzy at 14 years old. 14! I think we've got to stop. Do we? It looks like it might be for the other track. I'm going to go through, fuck it. So far, so fucking good. Anyway, so yeah. If you watch this later on, if you have any memories of Ozzy Osbourne, please leave them. Please leave them. Let them down. You know, I'll reply to what I can. But I'm only replying to nice things. Don't come on here saying any shit because people who are going to talk shit aren't welcome here. It'll do. Wait until 5:09, so we've got a few minutes to kill. So yeah, you know that's the thing about Ozzy's music. You know, it makes you feel good. It really does. It's got that level to it. Some songs are slower, which is all good. Um, and some songs are quite heartfelt. But never make no mistake, he is and will always be the Prince of Darkness. You know. So his albums in sequence, solo career. What the? Thank you, fucking announcer. His albums in sequence of his solo career were, I think it goes Blizzard of Oz, Diary of a Madman. Then I think a Spark at the Moon. Don't quote me on this, I could be wrong. And then I think it's the Ultimate Sin. Then No Rest for the Wicked. And then, because that was 1988, I believe, or 87. And then there might have been the odd one in between, but then the nearest one to 87 I know is... Did I say the Ultimate Sin? I'm not sure. Though I know 1995 was Osmosis, and then it basically gradually continued to there. I mean, in the early 2000s, he brought out Black Rain and Scream, and and in most recent years, he's also done music with Billy Morrison. A track on the Morrison project called Crack Cocaine. That's a track on the Billy Morrison album. He's on there. I know he's also on a Rob Zombie song called Ironhead. And most recently, his album, the most recent Ozzy album there has been, the last one was a couple of years ago, which was called Patient Number 9. And it took him a while to release that one, but he has been going through some serious stuff. The quad bike accident, and a doctor who really didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and stuff like that. And he's also been, he's been really, really, suffering these past few years. And with his Parkinson's as well, it's a miracle he even was able to function. I'm always going to be an Ozzy fan. I love Ozzy. He is absolutely fantastic. There's lots and lots of people out there who sort of like, don't like metal music or don't like rock or stuff like that, and sort of like, they can go and fuck themselves, They really can. I don't give a fuck if you like metal or not. It's not my problem, it's your problem at the end of the day. The way that I feel about it is sort of like, it's what I love. I can't believe, I can't believe I found Ozzy's music. I actually feel, I wish this bitch would shut the fuck up. I feel privileged and honoured to know that I have found Ozzy's music. I'm privileged to be a fan. I'm privileged to be sitting here doing this live stream right now wearing an Ozzy Osbourne t-shirt after, streaming all day. After fucking streaming. Playing music all day, And that's just how it is, right? Objective complete. Is that fucking it? Oh, fuck off! Return to free roam. Right, I am going to return to friggin' free roam. Where am I getting this fucking train? Door disabled. Can I get in there? Right. What the fuck's going on here? Door. Why am I sinking into the freaking ground? Oh, Christ. I should have had more practice on this goddamn game. I really should. Let's just do another thing. Let's just do another thing. I wanted to do my train, but I can't find the fucking thing. So, if we're really going to go on a crazy train, I think there's only one that we can do. We're going to Creators Club, guys. We're going to go with this one. And we're going to create new. And I'll just call this one Oz. As we're doing Aussie stuff. I'll call it Aussie, why not? Call that Aussie as well. Let's call it Freight. I don't know about that. 12 o'clock. It doesn't say anything. I'm just going to keep it at that. Confirm, add new path. Right. And we're going to go as far as we can. We'll start there. I'm not going to go round a little way like that. Frankfurt, Main. What about that if I do that? Hang on. Now we're into some business here. Confirm destination. Right. Confirm instructions. Confirm service. And if we're going to really do this properly, we need this train. And I'm going to just go that. Save and exit. Save and exit. And let's see if we can play this thing. So yeah, that's how I got into Ozzy. That's how, I got into Black Sabbath. And that's what his music means to me. Truly, it means the world. Ozzy means the world. A light here. Please exit the vehicle. Why? I'm supposed to be driving the fucking thing. Oh. Set the direction. I didn't do the reverser, did I? Why are the wipers on? Right, let's go on top. Excuse me? This game is so fucking weird. I should have kept with Train Sim World fucking 3. At least I know what I'm doing on there. It wants me to exit the vehicle. Why do I need to exit this train? I'll do it. I'll do what it says. Right, I've exited. Now what? That was it. That was the scenario. Getting off a freaking train. This game's really starting to piss me off now. You know what? We'll just do another one. We'll go on a Pick a train. Yeah, all right. The train I want isn't here. I could use one of these other German ones. Oh, hang on, there it is. As far as I know, this is the fastest one. We'll go for that one. Yeah, whatever. Let's just do something here. So yeah, any memories you guys have got of the wonderful and one and only Mr. Ozzy Osbourne, please put them in the chat. I won't be streaming for much longer. I'm going to do this run, then come off. But I wanted to do something here on here for Ozzy. You know, talk about him, celebrate Mr. John Michael Osbourne himself, because he's an incredible person, an incredible singer, and one that there's never going to be another Ozzy. Make no mistake about that. I just wish that I wish I had like the money to be able to go to the concert and stuff, you know. Unlock doors. Load passengers. Right, it's loading some fucking thing. Right. Did I do the pantograph? I can't fucking remember. But this train I know is fucking quick. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go for it. We're going to speed. This is the crazy train. Let's just see how we go. God, it takes forever, this game. Right. We've got a few seconds before we can even go anywhere. I have just closed the fucking doors. They are closed. Right. Now it says to me stop at location. Do you ever, like, lose your shit with a video game? Right, release the train brake. And according to this, we're, like, trying to move. This is fucking mad. Right, hang on. Do you know what we'll do? We'll start this again. Right. First we'll close the circuit breaker. We'll take the pantograph up to raise. Okay. Are there any other fucking brakes here? Train line on. Right. Okay. And the reverser is in forward. Come on. All right, that one's taking the piss now, being able to go. Oh, they've changed everything on this fucking game. They really have. Close. HLL Phil. Where the fuck is that? This is taking the piss. I'm so sorry about this, guys. I really am. I only got this game yesterday, and I've played Train Sim Worlds before, but they've never been they've never been a cunt like this one is. I guess I just need more practice with it or some shit. I don't know, but let's do a quick play. I don't know what it's going to give us, but we'll just do a quick play. And then after this one, I'll do, I'll come off. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick live stream tonight, talking about Ozzy and stuff. Do you guys have any memories of him? Only be respectful in my what the fuck in my chat and stuff. I don't want to do a nighttime one. I can't see it. No, fuck that. I want to do a night. I want to do a daytime one. How the hell are we supposed to fucking see in that? You can't even see to put the goddamn cab light on, for fuck's sake. Let's try again, see what it gives us. Do you know, if I knew this game was going to be this much of a pain in the fucking ass, I would have done the I'd have done Forza or something.
Welcome to London Euston, located on the West Coast Main Line in the UK.
Right.
The West Coast Main Line is one of the busiest mixed traffic routes in Europe and one of the most important railway lines in the UK.
Can we get on with it?
Looks like there's a route map missing. Fix that while you're here. There are more tasks to find. Be sure to apply the route maps, restock defibrillators, help delivery robots, and find football scarves.
What the fuck?
Follow the markers to board the train before departure.
I've got to find football scarves? Who's lost a football scarf?
Take a seat. The train is just about to leave.
And we're too common for that. This is so shit. I wanted to drive. Let's see if we can get something going here. I'm not happy because I haven't been very far in a train. I've pissed myself. Have you, Eggy Bread? Never mind, mate. Go clean it up. You'll be fine. Just seeing what we can fucking do here. But in any event, you know. Oh, what now?
Welcome to San Bernardino Station, located in Southern California.
Fuck, that's a big train.
First opened in 1918, the current San Bernardino Depot serves as both a passenger terminus and an entryway to the nearby freight yards and maintenance facilities. Passenger services at this station are operated by both Metrolink and Amtrak trains.
Good to know.
There's a missing route map over there. Fix that while you're
Oh,
here.
fuck off. I still want me to do the same thing. We've got to fucking do something here. I really should have practiced with this game first. Right. I don't know what. Did we do that one? No, we didn't do that one, did we? Let's say I've actually done something fucking right here for a change. $25 miles. Here we fucking go. Now we are talking. As long as I can get the train to move, we should be okay. Forward. Release the brakes. Oh, set the generator field switch to on before applying. Generator field. It's got to be down here somewhere, right? There it is. Okay. Now we're allowed to move? Is it okay if we actually fucking do something now? Come on, move for me, baby. Set the brake mode to passenger or freight before releasing the automatic brake. Where is that? No, can we fucking release this thing? No, will we move? Yes, we're moving, we're fucking moving. Oh my god, I did something. I did a fucking thing. Well, let's go, as Ozzy would say, let's go fucking crazy. Let's get out of here. So yeah, that's basically, you know, that's basically sort of like what I have to say, you know. I'm just going to miss Ozzy, I really am, you know. His music inspired me, his music made me want to take up guitar, you know. And yeah, okay, I'm a massive fan of MJ as well, I always will be. But, you know, Ozzy is one of my favourites. My wife sobbed last night, even I had a tear in my eye, I'm not afraid to admit it. He was just an incredible musician. And we ain't gonna worry about fucking speed limits or anything like that. This is Crazy Train, this is full tilt, here we go. And there it is. Let's get back to where we was. Here we go. Maximum expenditure. Yeah, in the comments, let us know what your favourite Aussie albums, songs, anything was. Did you watch the Osbourne's reality TV show? You know, how was the how long have you been a fan? Like I said, to me, with me, I've been a fan since I was 14 years old. It's a long old time to be a fan, and in that time I've got so much knowledge of him. I've collected and listened to so much music, and I still play it to this day. And one thing you never do, you never play Ozzy quietly. You turn that sumbitch up to 9 and up to 11, crank that shit, and just enjoy it, because Ozzy was a legend. He always will be. And we're going full tilt here. We're going uphill at the minute. We might get a bit more speed out of this if we end up going downhill. 21 miles to go. We've reached about the limits of the train right now, but let's see if we can get any further. And it says Milton Keynes, so this is British. Let's keep going. We've got a tunnel coming up. Do you know what? We might actually end up making this a real crazy train. I have an idea. We'll carry on for just a few more minutes. But yeah, one thing about Ozzy's music that I will tell you. When I was at school, I was bullied a lot. And Ozzy's music helped me through school. And that might say like, what? No, it did, seriously. I didn't, you know, I was sort of like listening to, like I say, rap and all that other sort of stuff. And listening to Ozzy's music, like songs like Rock and Roll Rebel, for an instance, gave me confidence to go into school. Gave me confidence to deal with what I was dealing with at the time. You know, I had such bad luck and I went through such shit at school. You know, bullies are always going to be at schools, no matter what fucking schools say. They say there's no bullying in our school. That's bollocks. They're lying to you. And his music helped me through school. I was bullied ever so badly. And so, you know, I don't think if it was for Ozzy's music I'd have coped so well. I think I'd have been a lot worse. It gave me confidence. It gave me sort of like, you know, the confidence to want to get up and go to school, because I knew when I come home, even if I had a shit day, I could put Ozzy on and just feel better. And that's what his music did to most people. That's what Ozzy Osbourne was about. He was an incredible, incredible artist. So that is, you know, that's the reason I love Ozzy so much, because he helped me through school. To this day, like I said, today, I've had my stereo on, and I have been blasting Ozzy Osbourne today. And I probably won't put the stereo on tomorrow, but I know Friday I should. I'm probably going to watch a concert or two, and Saturday I'll be blasting more Ozzy out. You know, it's going to happen. Incredible, absolutely incredible. I also appreciate his children. Kelly has grown up to be a very, very strong, you know, a very, very strong woman. You know, she's got a kid now. She's getting married. And well, at the time of me doing this, she's getting married anyway. And, you know, she's done very well for herself. Jack, what can we say about Jack? Not only has he lost a ton of weight, and he's got his own problems as well. Don't forget, Jack has MS. You know, he's got a load of problems as well. But he did like Adrenaline Junkie. He's done World Detour with his dad, with Ozzy. He did, you know, all of the paranormal shows and stuff. And I love my paranormal. I always will. So I appreciate him for that. I appreciate Jack for that. You know, and I mean, Amy, I know that she likes to write and sing. I've never heard her, but I've heard her speak about it in an interview. So whatever path she takes, I hope it goes well for her. And also Louis and Jessica and that as well. You know, I hope it goes well for them. Louis and Jessica are not Sharon's children. They are from Ozzy's first marriage to a lady called Thelma. Forget her last name. But you know. And Pam's in. Hey Pam, what's good? I'm not back, Pam. This is just a tribute to Ozzy Osbourne. It's a one-off. Now I've got 11 miles to go. I'm just wondering if I slow this train right down and come to a stop. Yeah, it's good to be here. You know, there was going to be a completely different live stream coming your way, which I was thinking about doing, but let's just see how things go, is all I'm going to say about that one. It's a completely different subject. I'm good, Pam. I'm really good. I'm really, really good. I been keeping busy in my new house. If it's a bit echoey, if I sound a bit echoey, then that's because I'm uncoupling that. That's go really fucking crazy. Yeah, I've been busy in my new house and one thing and another. It's a great place. I love it. I really love it. Well, it's such a nice, you know, such a nice atmosphere here compared to the other place. The other place was noisy and I had neighbours who sounded like they were fucking coughing. But here I don't have that. Here we live next door to a lovely lady. She's you know, she's you know, a really easy person to get on with. And yeah, it's just great. We'll go quicker now. Bye bye carriages. Now we can go a lot quicker. How are you, Pam? How are you and Paul? I hope all is well with you. Yeah, I thought I'd do this as a tribute to the main man. So, Your subscribers have gone up to 111. That is incredible, Pam. That is amazing. Well done, you. You truly deserve it. You deserve more. Anyone watching this, go and subscribe to her, will you? You do not know what you're missing out on. So yeah, I'm going to be just finishing this route, and then I'm going to be coming off. But yeah, this is just a one-off. I'm not back permanently. Oh my god, it's Mr. Boston Tea Party. What's up? I'm good, brother. I'm good. Taking each day as it comes. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. I've, you know, like I say, this is a one-off stream. There might be, depending on how things go, there might be one coming up about a completely different topic. But tonight, it's all about my main man, Mr. John Michael Ozzy Osbourne, the king of metal, the king of rock and roll. No doubt tomorrow I'll probably be recording a mini disc or two tomorrow. I don't know if you saw that video on mini discs, but since then I've got yet another player, or recorder I should say. I've got another one on the way. Not a little one though. This one's like a hi-fi. It's all built in. So yeah, 5 more miles to go. Train only goes 101, but that's enough of a crazy train for me. Let's rattle off some Ozzy Osbourne songs, shall we, while we're waiting? So let's go. This is solo career. Let's go with Crazy Train. Let's start there. Let's go with Diary of a Madman. Let's go with Over the Mountain. Let's go with Flying High Again. Let's go with Bark at the Moon. Let's go Rock and Roll Rebel. Let's go with Center of Eternity, also known as Forever. Let's go with Let Me Hear You Scream. Let's go with I Don't Want to Stop. Let's go with Patient Number 9. Let's go with Parasite. Let's go with all of these incredible tunes, all of these incredible songs. The Ultimate Sin, Secret Loser. Let's go Tattooed Dancer. Let's go Miracle Man. Let's go Perry Mason. Let's go I Just Want You. Ghost Behind My Eyes. Thunder Underground. All incredible. But that's what happens, unfortunately. We do lose our heroes in life, and Ozzy was definitely a hero of mine. But you know, he's in a better world than what we're in right now. That's for damn sure. You know, Pam says, Boston, when are you going to stop being lazy? Well, all I say to that is, Boston, come on, let's be serious about getting a live stream going. Look, you know, you can do this. Let's get a live stream going, and let's go and find them cucumbers. You know, let's go on House Flipper and build a fucking strip club. You know, something like that. Come on, brother, you got this in you. I know you can do it. Right, we're going to start taking this train down to a bit of an idle now. Brother, that's not just what she said. It's also what she promised to do while sitting on your face. Right, we're not quite there yet, but you know what? I'm going to leave it at that tonight. It was just a one-off, this stream was. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. And, you know, I don't go by Flawless anymore. I just go by my real name now. So thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate. You guys are absolutely amazing. But before I sign off properly, I want to give a massive shout out because I used to do it. So let's fucking do it now, right? We may as well. Pam's Game TV. If you want House Flipper, if you want content, if you want incredibleness, if you want to watch somebody who is just amazing at every single thing that she does in life, then you need to go to Pam's Game TV 2000. Go subscribe to her. You will not be sorry. Also, my brother from another mother, Mr. Boston Tea Party. If you like cucumbers, if you like pussy, if you like bougie, if you like anything crazy, then my boy, Mr. Boston Tea Party, has got you covered. Go and subscribe to him because I'll tell you something. The language is colourful and the pussy is plentiful. So go there. Mr. Boston Tea Party is where you need to be. So thank you guys once again for watching. I do appreciate it. This was just a one-off. I am not back. I am not back. Okay. I've started to learn to like my own company at night now and be able to do what I want to do, whether it's watch a movie or, you know, make a mini disc or something. You know, I can sit there and do that. That's what I do at night time now. So yeah. There may be another live stream along in the future. It all depends on how things pan out. I can't say anything about that at the moment, but it's a real life situation. And if it pisses me off, then I'll do it. But yes, I'm going to go now. Thank you for watching. I'm going to sign off tonight by saying, once again, thank you guys for watching. And also thank you, Ozzy Osbourne, for the music. Thank you for being you. Thank you for the TV show, The Osbournes. Thank you for all the content. Thanking you for helping me get through school with your incredible music. I'm going to miss you, Ozzy. I love you, Ozzy. And you'll always be in my heart, and I'll always be a fan, and I'll always play your music and you know, wave that Ozzy Osbourne flag. So please, you know, thank you once again, Ozzy. You are incredible. Rest in peace. It's time to rest now, Ozzy. You've left the stage. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheers. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody.